in Daly's Pub. Not in our usual spot over at the pub part, the bar part. We're in the Italian restaurant.
Johnny's Fine Italian Dining.
Well, we got Johnny Mathis playing or something in the background. Pretty light night here on a Thursday night. So we were able to get our show in. We're going to go through a few things. Around the world of sports, we'll take you LeBron James.
Wow, how about that?
Going home.
Home.
E.T. phone home. LeBron James said, I'm going back home. What else we had, Stack? We had
Noel is kicking it in the summer leagues.
Oh, yeah, he's playing good ball. He's playing good ball. A few weeks ago, we had Wimbledon. Djokovic beat Federer.
World Cup. What about the World Cup?
Whoa. Yo, I'm not a big soccer fan, but I was into the World Cup. Okay, I watched it. I called Germany when they played France. I said, Germany, the winner of this game is winning the World Cup, and I'm picking Germany. Germany won it out. I mean, they trashed Brazil, the host company, the host country. And that was a great final against Argentina. Messi couldn't bring home the World Cup to his country. Germany, Dirk Nowitzki, I know he was happy. So that's like, that's the world of sports, wrapped up. We'll turn over to Stack. Stack can get you caught up in the world news.
Oh my goodness.
As of today, Thursday, June 15th? June 15th, is it?
July 17th.
I'm gonna tell
Welcome to planet Earth.
Yeah, July 17th.
July.
Right.
Have you heard the news? Who's booked for the MCon 7?
It's building up, but that ain't world news.
Nah, that's true. Let me just digress a moment.
Mm-hmm.
Today, a plane went down between the border of Ukraine and Russia, and there's speculation that the insurgents, either the Russian-trained supporters, shot it down with a missile, or the Russians themselves shot it down. 295 people dead. Laying out in the field right now. They haven't even finished the investigation. And it brings me to my question tonight. What is wrong with humanity today?
I can't understand it. I have no
Make
comment.
love, not war. There's war everywhere. There's Libya, Syria. Everywhere there's a problem. Except here in Philadelphia. So I'll leave you tonight with,
Think about that.
What's going on?
Yeah.
Marvin Gaye.
Marvin Gaye, right? What's going on? Right. That's some serious
my,
stuff right there.
Yeah.
That is. But you did touch on the MFCA. That's coming up. A couple weeks away. We will be in Cleveland, Ohio for the MFCA Con 7. All the big names going for the ring. Jim Davis, Adrian Baxter, Charles Lane. The list continues, it goes on. So, also we had a Hall of Fame. I want to congratulate Eric Robinson and David Campbell of LA, and the Silver Surfer Adrian Baxter. Both getting inducted into the Hall of Fame. So, you back with us?
I'm sorry.
Jeez, come on. What are you doing? All right, here we go. We're back. Stacks preoccupied. I was just talking about the MFCA and the quest for the ring.
I'm excited about that. Manoway Dre has been posting up, getting everybody stoking the fire. I saw a pre-list of people that were confirmed.
Right, for the dinner and everything.
Yeah.
Right.
I haven't confirmed myself.
Well, I have to.
I think I have a PayPal account.
I have to pay my dinner fee, but definitely be there folks, strong speculation that the Hall of Fame ceremony will be hosted by yours truly, Stack with Nat. Ray Fanera, a good buddy, won't be there. Can't make it. Ray, regrets it, sends his apologies. He turned it over to us, so we're looking forward to seeing what we can do. Hopefully keep everybody entertained.
You may not like the Philly flavor. Some people get tired of hearing about the NEFL and Stack with Nat and Philly this and Philly that. But at the core of it all, the Hall of Fame are people that we know. We know
Right.
even some that are deceased. And as each new member comes in, I don't know Dave and Eric too well. I think I know Eric a little bit, so I'll probably meet Dave for the first time.
Well, Dave's not coming. Dave won't make it. Eric
Okay.
will be there to accept the trophy
Okay.
for the both of them.
But
And of course, we know Adrian.
I do know
Baxter.
the great Adrian Baxter.
Silver
Since
Surfer.
early 2000s when I first came upon him at the old Winterfest in SummerSlam. So we'll have a story about him. And after the ceremony, and we have to move through pretty quickly because there's a dinner and the award ceremony, so it's going to move pretty briskly.
Mhm.
But we'll have time to kind of hang out with you guys, and then we'll probably do at some point during the weekend a Stat with Nat live from.
Oh, you're probably doing
Yeah.
the championship games or something like that. We'll get something going. Another big attraction is the skills competition that goes on at the MFCA. And Stat, can we kick it?
Can we kick it?
Yes, can we kick it?
Absolutely.
Yes, we can kick it, but we want to know if you can kick it. Okay? Stack with Nat Show is hosting. Well, not hosting, sponsoring.
Sponsoring.
We're sponsoring the kicking trophy this year. So the kicking, the top guy, the top coach with the best kicker will win the inaugural Stack with Nat Show kicking trophy.
With a trophy.
With a trophy. Philly NEFL, the biggest, baddest league in America, in electric football, is sponsoring the passing contest. Who will win that one? A lot of coaches out here claim they can pass. We have a pretty tough
Who's sponsoring the passing?
Philly NEFL.
Oh,
the league.
okay.
Yeah. Sponsoring the passing trophy.
I thought we had the kicking.
We are doing the kick.
Oh,
The
okay.
league is
I got
sponsoring
you.
the passing.
All right, and then the
Jim Davis.
strength.
Jim the Hulk Davis.
He's putting up,
He's sponsoring the strength
and the
trophy.
speed.
Speed is going. Usually George Dine. We didn't hear back from George. George usually sponsors the speed, but this year Matt Colt, the Silver Horse, Giddy Up. He's sponsoring the speed. A good buddy, Will Schmidt. He's going to sponsor the painting contest.
Awesome, yeah.
The best poses painting is being sponsored by Lynn Will. So we're looking forward to a great event coming
August
up in
1st
August
through the
1st through the 4th.
Hey, you
booked.
didn't
We're
really
booked.
touch on another thing that I think is important, and that is
Spit it out.
I lost my train of thought. I was thinking about something else, but there's something else coming up that weekend. Oh, I want to talk a little bit about Mr. National here. He's going to be the editor of Volume 1.
Oh, he's
Magazine
the
one. Tweak
year,
magazine
the
is
tweak
making
year.
its reappearance.
Right.
You
The
haven't
rebirth.
had an opportunity. You want to pre-book your order.
Mhm.
That's going to be a yearly publication.
Right.
And
Was
each,
it what?
each league, Corey's been drumming up support,
Right.
and having each person represent each league, write an article.
Mhm.
I'm going to do the article for the NEFL. So
Right.
anything bad we said about you, you probably already heard.
Yeah.
Except for maybe tonight. But you want to get a hold of that magazine. It's going to be a
Yes,
quality magazine,
yes, it
glossy. It's a keepsake,
Professional, yes.
professionally done. It's not going to be like 1/6 a year like the old tweet.
No, this
It'll be
is
1 year.
everything crammed into 1
Right.
year. It's going to be great. So, I mean, we don't even know if we're going to do it after this year. So, please get your pre-orders in. If you got an idea or a story you want to contribute, get it in. Okay? We're going to take a short break. We'll be back with the NFL final season power rankings of the 2014 season. This is the Stack with Nat Show. Folks, welcome back. Oh, Stack, you looking pop? Oh my goodness. Can you see that, folks? This man been hitting the gym. He's so proud of himself.
Do some 70s up today.
You do 70
So
dumbbells.
I got film.
Yeah, we're going to try to incorporate that film of you pumping up 70-pound dumbbells.
Right.
All right, folks. As you know, Stack with Nat Show. Back here at Daly's Italian restaurant.
Fine Italian restaurant.
Fine. We're going to get into, you know, haven't heard from us in a while. Our season was done about almost about a month ago.
We had an open scrimmage last week.
Last week. So we haven't really did too much with the Stack with Nat Show, but we want to put like a little bow on this 2014 season.
Well, what's a bow?
And we're going to do our final power rankings.
Final.
During the season, we did a Sweet 16. We just ranked the top 16. This year, we're going to go through all 32.
So we don't know what happened to 17 to 32.
Right. But now we're going to use our little magnetic board here. It's going to be off to the side. You know, you won't see it, but we're going to be, you know, putting them over here.
Okay.
So you'll see me look off to the side.
All right.
So we're going to do the power rankings. And number one, no doubt, is, I don't know what we said, the Colts. Indianapolis Colts. Ben Creasy, undefeated. He went
10.
back-to-back undefeated season.
You're not ranking them by division.
No, this is power rankings. This
Okay.
is final power rankings.
Power. Okay.
I'm taking number one. I'm sure you don't have no qualms about number one. Okay.
Absolutely.
Number one, unanimous.
Mm.
Okay. Number two, I'll let you go. Well, he beat the Saints. You know, available, we got the Saints. We got the Patriots.
Right.
We got the
best
Cowboys.
available.
Rest available, right. We got the 49ers.
The Cowboys slipping.
That's your best available. They were in there. The Bears.
Yeah.
The Bears are in there.
Who's in the mix?
Bears in the mix.
Okay.
Who's number
Lions
two?
were in the mix. Seahawks.
Nah, they didn't get that. They didn't advance. Lions lost. Number two.
Wait, hold
in
on.
Power ranking.
Give me 1 second.
Who's your number
I'm trying
two?
to think. No, don't think. Will, even though he wasn't in the mix.
Yeah, Jaguars, but no.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Damon.
Ooh. Number two.
Correct.
That's unanimous. Number two. That's what I'm going with. Folks, we're going with Damon and the Patriots as our number two team in the final power rankings. All right, that's two AFC teams. Stack. Who you got at number three? I'm going to go with young Ephraim. He made it to the Super Bowl. I'm going to put him as my number three in the power rankings. Stack.
Yeah,
who
you'd
you
have to
Stack, you got any?
be hard to argue against that.
Right.
I'll go with him as well.
So far we're unanimous on our top three. All right, that takes us to our number 4 in the power rankings. Best available. We still had the Niners on the board. We had the Bengals on the
Yeah.
board. We have the Seahawks on the board. We have let's throw Ernie down there. Still in the mix. We got the Bears best available. So that's your pick.
So
Number
I'm gonna
4,
go with
number 4 in the power rankings. The final 4 was Colts, Patriots, Saints, Niners was the final 4 teams in the playoffs.
let's just keep it the way it was. Cream rise to the top. I'll go with the Niners. That was the final 4.
Right, final 4.
Yeah.
All right, you know what? Stack. I'm not going to disagree with you.
Of course you're not. When
Sure.
you pick yourself.
When you pick, hey.
So 28 more to go. You don't want to be in that last
Right.
16.
So now we're at the top 4. That was your final. Basically, what we're looking at, is your Final Four that we had in the
That's right.
playoffs. Now
Life imitates art.
Now we're going to get tricky, Stack.
Mm.
We're going to go number 5.
Wow.
Best available.
You forgot to put the Chargers in that mix.
Chargers is in the mix. Chargers, they had well, they got knocked out the first
but you
playoff
still,
game.
they deserve
Chargers
to
lost
be in
to
that best available group.
Best available, right. They
See,
lost
who
to the
else is in that
Bengals.
group?
Number 5.
Oh, wait. Forgot Oakland. Oakland should be in that mix.
Well, no, they lost. They lost their first playoff game. They're not in that mix yet. I wouldn't put them in there.
Not in Detroit
Number
was in the
4.
playoffs.
No, yeah, they was in the playoffs. Number 4, I'm going, is my pick. I'm going to take, he took a bad beating in the playoffs, but I'm going to take Al Harvey and the Dallas Cowboys, my number 5 team, in the power rankings.
I'm looking at Achievers.
We got Will Travers, best available. And you got to pick
Right,
your.
I told you Will should be in the mix.
You
Didn't
got-
Ernie beat somebody
Ernie
in the playoffs?
beat Adrian in the playoffs.
I'm gonna put him in my as my number 5.
All right, so there's our first disagreement. Stack wants Ernie, Nationals picking Al. Okay, so now we are up 5. Now we're up to number 6, or number 6 power ranking. And I'm going with, I could take Ernie, but I'm gonna take Will Travers. Young Will. Will had a great season, but wasn't able to complete the playoffs. But Will and the Jacksonville Jaguars, I'm gonna throw in at 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm throwing Will at number 6. I'm throwing Will Chalmers in at number 6 with the Jags.
This is power rank.
This is power rank.
Didn't even play in the playoffs.
No, but that guy's top notch. He had only losses on the season he had was to the Colts.
I thought,
So
I thought Ernie.
Yeah, well, you got Ernie off the board. You still got available. You still got Dallas. You still got Dallas available. You got Jacksonville available.
Oh, I see. You're on the right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Which side are you on?
Well, we all here,
All right.
and then we switched off here. I'll go to the left, and then you'll go over here.
Right. Is that Ernie? Okay.
And I'll go there.
Okay. Now it's my turn.
Now it's your turn.
All right. I'm gonna go with. Kenny King here.
You taking Kenny King with the Chargers. Stack is taking Kenny King 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 as his 6th ranked team in the power rankings.
It's the first 4 we agreed with.
Right, first 4 we agreed with. Right, folks. So now we're kind of.
And your 6th was a guy that didn't even play in the playoffs.
No, but clearly.
And your
the
5
best.
was somebody who took an early exit from the playoffs.
No, he didn't. Al was the number 1 seed in the playoffs. So I don't call that a.
Where's Darrell at?
He's the Lions.
Yeah, but wasn't he in the playoffs?
Yeah, he got in, but he's not no top. Yeah, they gotta get rid of that. He is a mess. Thank you, Caitlin.
You're welcome.
Jeez. He's a mess. So all right, we're at 6 now, brings us to 7. Stack, I'm gonna let you go with 7.
7?
Best available. We got Jamie at Seattle, we got Norris, we got the Bears. You still got the Cowboys. You got the Jags. You got Adrian Baxter was in. You got the Lions was in.
I'm going to go with Bax.
You're going with Bax as your 7th pick.
Yeah.
7. Okay. I'm going to go with Ernie. He's going with Adrian at 7 with a raise. I'm going with Ernie and the Steelers at 7. Now put me over there. I'm going to Ernie down here at 7. Okay, now we're at 8. The 8th team in the power ranking. And I'm going to take Kenny King as my 8th team. Number 8. I'm taking Kenny. Who you
on? 7.
No, you at 8 now.
I already picked Ernie. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you picked Gurney.
Okay. I'll have to go with. I like Darrell.
Bye.
Oh, you leave? Okay,
Yeah,
good
have a good
night.
night.
All right,
Good night.
see ya.
Good night.
That's the waitresses, Stack, Caitlin, and I forget the other young lady's name.
Maria.
Okay. They're leaving for the night, but Stack and Nat still here.
And
putting the
Johnny's
show on.
Fine Italian Restaurant.
Right. We getting it in. Doing these power rankings. So far we're at the Sweet 16. We're at number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got Kenny King. You took Darrell Bavard.
Yeah,
Number 8.
definitely. Good night.
Okay.
You're up.
I'm up. Number 8. I'm raising my helmets over here, folks. As you can see. Putting this up. Okay. Darrell's at, where we at now, Stack? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we picked 8. We at number 9. Is that right?
You picked 8. I picked.
No, you picked 8 too.
Okay.
You picked
Yeah, we're
Darrell.
at number 9.
We're at number 9. Number 9 power ranking is number 9. I'm gonna go with Adrian. I'm gonna go with Adrian number 9. Taking Adrian number 9.
Give me.
Stack, who you got?
Give me. I'll go with Jamie.
Jamie. Jamie makes an appearance. Seattle. Who's going with Jamie at number 9? Over Al. You haven't picked Al yet. Al's on my side. You still haven't picked Al. You still haven't picked Will. You sure you want Jamie over those guys?
For now, yeah.
For now, okay. All right. Here we go. I should get a piece of paper for this. This is getting serious.
It is a start with Nat Show.
Yeah. Number 10. Stack, I'm going to let you go. Number 10.
Well, I have to go with Al.
You got to go with Al.
Yeah.
All right, we're pulling Al off of my side. Put Al down here on Stack's side.
Right. The blank should mean that he's taken on the other side. We agree with the top 4.
Yeah, top 4.
Right, so leave a blank spot there above Will, so you know that.
Well, we don't even know who went. I know I went with Al. We don't even
You
know
can
who
just
you
put
went.
Tampa Bay's in there just as a marker because he'll be last. Use him as a marker.
William as a marker. Wow, you ain't right.
Well,
Anyway,
I
all
just
right.
chose a name.
So
It
10.
Probably isn't Tampa.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You took Al at number 10, and I'm taking Norris.
Okay.
I'm gonna take the Bengals, number 10. Take the Bengals.
I'll take Will Travers.
At number 11.
Yeah.
Number 11. Taking Will
So
Travers.
leave that blank spot there.
Taking Will down there at 11. Now I gotta pick 11. I'm gonna take Jamie. I'm gonna take Jamie as my 11. All right. Jamie's my 11th pick. So I hope you guys are keeping track. Get a piece of paper because we don't even know what we talking about. We're up here on a magnetic board. We got a couple nice adult beverages in us. You know, memory's a little shot.
I'll go with Keith Chalmers.
At number 12.
12. And
12.
You know what's interesting
Now
is
here's 12. Okay.
is there anyone else that was in the playoffs that's not up there? Because there's
No.
12 teams that make the playoffs.
Right.
Wasn't Joe in the playoffs?
No, Joe didn't make it.
Well, then how, if Will wasn't in the playoffs, how did he get in that top 12?
Easy.
Somebody else had to be in the playoffs.
Nobody. None of these teams in. What are you talking about?
I'm just saying, we had playoffs, and the NFL had playoffs. There was 12 teams in the playoffs.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's an extra NFC team that got taken. No, AFC team that got taken off. It's Will. Is Will is the one that
How
jumped
many
in.
how many helmets
Will-
are up there
Will-
now?
Will then came
Is it
in.
13?
Will was up here on mine. Will was up.
All right, but how many are on that left side?
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5 teams over there.
5 plus the 2 bare spots, and those 4.
So what are you trying to say?
I'm trying to say that
There's
the
a team
12
left
teams that were in the playoffs are the 12
are
teams
all
that are,
in it. Yeah, they're all included.
but Will wasn't in the playoffs.
No.
Okay,
The-
so
yeah,
there's 13 teams there.
right, and Will
Okay.
is the 13.
Okay,
Right.
fine.
Will's done jumped out.
Okay,
He jumped over.
All right.
So now where am I at? I'm at my 12th team, right? I'm picking my 12th team. Who am I going to pick? I need to pick. I'm gonna take Keith too. Same spot, 12.
okay.
So Keith would be 12. So that brings us at 13th. Now 13th. Who is your 13th team? And that 12 team, what is it? 6 teams per conference make the playoffs 12, right? So 13. Who you got there? Who's your best available?
They're already
Whoever you're taking.
I don't know. Take the Oakland.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take Bengals.
Yeah, you haven't taken Norris. I did. You taking Norris at 13.
Which is really 12 because Wall's in the mix.
13. I'm gonna take Darrell at 13. I think I'm gonna take Darrell. I'm gonna put Darrell. I think we gotta get a piece of paper or something.
Right.
I think we gotta take a timeout.
Mm.
What do you think? Get a piece of paper.
First, if we're trying to rank the final grades, then why
Oh,
don't
it's
we
not
just
final grades. It's not final grades. It's just the power rankings.
okay? Then why don't we just rank the 12 teams that were in the playoffs?
Because just because they're the 12 teams in the playoffs don't mean they were the best teams. Now, in various shows, you called out Darrell for being weak, ducking people, and now you want to say, we haven't even put Andrew in it. Andrew was one of the better teams, but he didn't, he wasn't able to complete. Straight up, I would think he's better than some of the guys that made the playoffs. Him not being able to finish actually, brought some guys up to the playoffs. So the power rankings is, how good you really think that team is. Really, the record don't really
I'm saying
reflect
it's
that.
a coincidence that the 12 teams that were actually in the playoffs are over on the left-hand side of that board. They're not still out there.
Most of them, right. The only team that we didn't threw in there is Will, that didn't actually compete in the playoffs.
Right. That's my
Okay.
point.
Right. Okay.
So in a sense,
So
if the
13
top 4, we agree with the top 4,
Mm-hmm.
we're in the
Well, the final four.
The
It was
final four.
Yeah, they would have
that means we're only picking 8, and we did. We picked 8,
Mm-hmm.
but we added 1, which was Will.
Was Will,
Okay,
exactly.
so right.
So you good, right?
So let's take a break, and we'll come back and we'll rank.
Well, we're still at where we at? We're at 13. We're
Right.
at 13.
Do that on the other side.
But we still got to get to 16, our sweet 16.
Okay.
So maybe we should get a. We can still go through it. We can still go through it. Let's
Move those 4 teams over just so you have room there to the right of that.
I can move them up.
No. Leave them there.
You
Just
want?
move the Browns,
Mm-hmm.
Ravens,
Browns?
and those 2 teams.
Well,
just move them over there.
Well, the rest of them gonna go over here.
We'll just make.
I got room. There's only 3 more teams that gotta go. We had 13 now, right?
Okay.
We're at 13. So now we just gotta pick. Who you?
3 more.
3 more. I'm taking Andrew. I think I'm gonna take Andrew.
I'm going to take Joe.
Are you taking? I'm taking Andrew at number 14. I'm taking Andrew. You taking Joe?
Correct.
Okay. And then my that's 14. Then 15. I'm gonna take Joe.
Okay.
And you taking the 15. Andrew.
I'll take. Cliff Gibbs. That's available.
What are you talking about? You taking Cliff
Over.
Andrew?
He didn't finish.
Okay, all right. Don't matter. You
Cliff
telling me
almost went 10-6.
You tell me Cliff could beat Andrew in a game? Are you all right? Cliff. All right, Cliff.
He went 10-6.
So you taking Cliff at what? 15?
Correct.
And I'm taking Joe Greco at 15.
Okay.
All right. Boom. So who you taking 16 to finish out the Sweet 16? I'm taking Kelvin Lomax and the Tennessee Titans. Right here is my 16 to top out the Sweet 16. Who you got stacked? You got Andrew available. You got Lomax available. Who you got?
I'll take Andrew.
Andrew finishes out his Sweet 16. So, all right. So that means for you, Lomax is available because you didn't pick Lomax. I still got Keith available.
You didn't
All right.
pick Keith?
No, I'm sorry. I got Cliff available and I got Lomax available. No, you got Lomax available. Okay, you got Lomax available. I got Cliff available. That's what I meant to say.
Who else?
So that's our Sweet 16.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to take a break. Stack, what did you call the other 16? It was like, we got the Sweet 16 as the top 16, 1 to 16. Now we're going to rate 16 to 32. We call them the leftovers.
Leftovers.
The leftovers.
Like the HBO special on Sunday night
Right.
at 10 o'clock.
So
It's
we're
called
gonna-
The Leftovers.
It's 10 o'clock right now. Hear the bells ring. We're going to take a short recess. I'm going to get some paper so we can get these final 16s, fix 16 teams right. We'll be back. Folks, welcome back. It's the Stack with Nat Show. We are doing our top 32 power rankings of the 2014 NEFL season. We just completed the Sweet 16. We're going to do 17 to 32, which Stack has labeled the leftovers. So we are up at 17. Stack, you're up. You have Lomax on the board. You have Falcons. Few teams on the board. Who are you going with?
I'm going with the Vikings.
Say what? Vikings? At 8 and 8?
8 and 8.
8 and 8. 8 and 8. They went 9 and
8 and 8.
okay. 8 and 8. Stack say Minnesota. Wow.
Right.
All right.
Beat the
I'm
Saints
going-
and the Redskins.
I'm going with a Falcons. Atlanta.
Falcons.
Yep.
All right. Next up,
18.
Chiefs.
Chiefs. K6. Stack going with K6. I'm going with Washington. Cliff.
Wow, this is like round 4 and 5 in the NFL draft. The picks come a lot faster.
They're coming fast,
I'm
right?
going to go with Cleveland.
Going 19.
What could have been?
Who you going with? Cleveland. He's going with Cleveland. At 19, I'm going with. That's a good pick at 19. I think I gotta agree with him. So I gotta go with Cleveland.
You didn't pick the... Why?
Cleveland.
Did you pick the Chiefs yet?
No, I haven't picked the Chiefs. I haven't picked the Vikings.
Okay.
No.
All right.
You
So
still got the Titans on the board.
Who's
Number
up?
20.
Falcons.
Falcons. ATL. Stack taking the Falcons at 20. At 20, the Chiefs beat the Vikings this year. So I'm taking KC.
Smoke and mirrors.
Well, look, they beat the Vikings. I can't go. 21, I'm going with
Hey,
Minnesota.
What, do you get 2 picks in a row?
No, you picked Atlanta at 20 for I had to pick
I
one.
already picked
So,
Atlanta? Okay.
Yeah, who you got at 21? Best available. You still got Kansas City.
I picked Kansas City.
I'm sorry. You still got the Titans.
Give me the Titans.
Vikings are off the board. Kansas City is off the board. Who did you say? The Titans?
Titans.
Titans is off the board.
Okay.
Titans. 10.
22.
22.
This is all.
Oh, folks, we had jumped ahead to Denver. They didn't complete any of the games, so they're at our 32. So we only going. Denver is the last place team.
22 to 31 is what?
9 spots. Who you got at 22, Stack?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 spots.
Who you got, Stack?
My turn?
Yes, sir. Denver is off the board.
I'm going to go with, that would be the Carolina would have been Nicholson, right?
Yup, Carolina
The
was
Jets
Nicholson.
were Manny before he
Manny, yup. Texans is not Feast.
I'm going to go with Miami.
Wow, he's going to go with Miami at 22. Stack is picking Miami at 22. I am going to go with... I'm going to go with the Eagles. I'm going to go with the Eagles. Myron Evans. Philadelphia. 23.
Who was the Jets? That was Manny.
Manny. 23.
I'm going to go with Arizona.
At 23, he's going with Arizona. All right, my 23rd pick will be... I don't know. Really, right now, you really scrummaging through the scrum. It's not.
Really
it's ham and eggs. It's really leftovers.
It's pretty bad.
That's no. Stop it.
I
Let me
picked
see.
Arizona.
Wait, Arizona. You picked Arizona 23. I'm gonna go with Miami. I'm gonna go with Miami.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Miami at 23.
All right.
24.
I'm gonna go with. It's about potential here.
You still got Philly on the board.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with Rams.
Rams. Stack is taking the Rams. St. Louis Rams. You know what? I think I might take the Rams too. I'm gonna take the Rams. I'm gonna take St. Louis. David L. at 24. So that takes him off the board. He's been used.
I'm gonna go with. Texans.
At 25. Young Nafis. Houston.
If I had to play this last group of guys, this is
Houston. He's going with Houston.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
You didn't pick Arizona yet.
I'm gonna go with Buffalo. I'm gonna go with Kern.
Buffalo.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of skill to him. At 26, who you going with, Stan?
I'll go with Nicholson.
You go with Carolina Nicholson.
This is
That's
based off of last year.
Yeah, this is last year. Nicholson. He's going with Carolina. At this point, I'm going to take the Cardinals. I'm going to take Arizona. And that will remove them from the board. They've been picked by both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Stack at 27. You still got Buffalo on the board.
I'm going to go with, did I pick Miami?
Yeah, you picked Miami.
Pretty high, too.
You pick Carolina.
Yeah.
You still got the Eagles on the board. You got Buffalo on the board. You got the Ravens on the board.
Take Buffalo.
Oh, you take Kern. He'll take Buffalo at 27. So that takes Buffalo off the board. Okay. That's going to leave
7
me.
teams left.
It's going to leave me 27. That's going to leave me. I'm going to take. We both took Miami. Miami should be off the board. We both took Miami. I'm going to take the Bucks. Tampa Bay, Greg at 27. Tampa Bay.
Who was the Jets? That was Manny before he quit?
Mm-hmm. Manny. 28.
I picked
still got-
Carolina already.
Yeah. You still got Tampa.
I'll take
You got Tampa on the board. That's it.
I'll take
you still
Tampa.
got Philly?
I'll take Tampa.
You got Philly on the board?
I'll take Tampa.
You take Tampa at 28.
That takes them off the board too.
That takes Tampa off the board. Okay. My 28th pick. I still got Carolina. I still got Houston. I'm going to take Houston. I'm going to take that Feast at 28. That take him off the board. 28. Stack at 29. Who you got?
Jets or Miami. I'll take I already picked
Philly?
Carolina.
You got Philly, Jets, Ravens.
I'll take Philly.
Philly at 29. That takes Philly off the board. At my 29th pick, I got the Ravens, the Jets. I'm taking the Panthers at 29. Carolina. That takes them off the board. Now stack, we're both down to the Jets and the Ravens.
I'll take the Jets.
New York Jets. I'm going to take the New York Jets at my 30th pick, too. New York Jets are off the board. And that leaves the Baltimore Ravens. Steve Rimmer said 31. And we all know that the Broncos were 32. Folks, that wraps up the leftovers. Stack.
You should flip it over and offline, just write down the top 16. So.
Well, we'll have it all printed out so our audience can see it. It's going to be on the screen.
Yeah, but I mean,
we'll see it.
Oh, just leave it on the board. You're not going to change the board.
This. I'll see this. Yeah, we'll have.
But how do you know who my
top
5 through 16 were based on what's?
Our producer will figure that out. Our producer will
we
go
got
through.
it on tape.
We got it. Our producer,
Okay.
Damon, for you to hate Lucas, will figure out our top 16, our Sweet 16, and break that down for us.
Outstanding.
That was some good stuff. That was some good stuff. And Johnny's fine Italian restaurant.
Exactly.
Fine.
Fine.
Like saying fine. Well, folks, welcome to another episode. You know, it's been a long time coming, but we want to put a bow on this season, 2014. It was a great season. We had our first back-to-back champion, and it was a great season. So this wraps it up. Stack, any final words?
I look forward to the next season. It's going to be some change.
Yes, 2015 is going to be very, very, very exciting. Like Stack related to earlier, make sure you get your pre-orders for the Tweet magazine, the yearbook. That will be at your doorsteps this Christmas, 2014.
It's also going to be an early dues collection period.
Yes, sir, for the PhillyNEFL. Get those dues in. We'll let you know that via email in our league. I want to give a shout out to Bob Slayton Morgan, Joe Greco, Wally Jabs. Those guys are bringing back the BAM.
How about that?
The BAM League.
And
Out
down
in
in
New York.
Baltimore, somebody's starting up a new league.
I didn't
Who was
see
that?
that.
Charles Love game. Who was that?
Charles Love Game is Schmitty.
Smitty is
Schmitty's
starting a new league.
Nice.
That
Schmitty's
Smitty's starting a new
all-time
league,
favorite.
but with a whole different flavor. Like something about you can't cover this guy or do something.
Well, Schmitty always thinks outside the box,
yeah,
so
very much
it's
outside the box.
but
But it's new, and you know what?
that's fresh. That's what you want.
then some more news. The BAM, I believe, is the first league east of the Mississippi to announce that Borland's legal in the league.
No way.
Yeah, it was on the. That was part of the
In the
rules.
email.
Boiling is allowed
Is
in
allowed.
the BAM,
Whoa.
which is kind of a departure from where we like to
Right.
play. But you know, there's been a debate out there on MFCA for I don't know the last 5 or 6 weeks, and what struck me about Slate's email, which was very well written, it did a real nice job of drumming up support for that league. He flat out said it in the rules emphatically. Joe's looked him over. He didn't push back. Morgan didn't push back. Boiling is allowed.
Well, I don't really think they're going to see a lot of boiling
Look, let me tell
And
you,
it's-
there's a lot of people that have been sitting back, hiding in the woods. They can't wait to bring that Melba toast out. Men big as Melba toast. That's what you want?
The clip can't even slide on the base.
Can't even, it's just like,
You
can't even
kick-
slide on.
Yeah,
You
won't
gotta
slide.
use
Just-
Elmer's glue just to put
just
them
to
on.
put them on there.
Base big as my iPhone. Okay?
It's gonna be like a fluke down at the moment.
That's what happens when you let these dregs in. You know what I mean? But you know what?
Well, you know,
There's room.
Boylan's big in the West Coast. I mean, those guys, you know, I'm not gonna take no shot at nobody. You know, you
I'm
play
not.
your own flavor. They it's allowed in the band, but I don't think you'll see anybody with a boiled bass.
Just-
Do you
just
think
like-
they'll own up to it?
just
I got
like-
a boiled bass.
Stacking is allowed, but when competitors play, you don't see any stacking with wide receivers. People that skirt the rules are opportunists. Okay, they know they can't win in a fair one, so they gotta find another way.
Stop
Okay,
it.
well, it's just my opinion, but I do applaud that. Slade for thinking outside the box in the first league east of the Mississippi
Right.
to allow boiling. I think it's a watershed moment.
Well, that's. I mean, hey, more power to them.
I mean,
It's going to
Philly
be
is
interesting.
still
It's going to be interesting. I
clinging to.
I
you know,
played in the band all the years they played.
I did, and I went up there and watched you
I
guys.
don't-
It's a lot of fun to
Right.
watch
I
that.
don't think I'm gonna be able to
They-
play this year. Still, I know they got like a hard deadline to get your dues in.
And no,
I'll
they've got
say-
hard play dates.
hard play days. That's how
There's
you got to
four-
do it
There's 4 dates, 2 games each
for each month.
for 8 games.
Yeah.
And if you
No
forfeit,
exception.
you lose your money.
Right.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
taking
yeah.
a hard line.
Bob, that's Bob Slade.
And I
He's
applaud that. Somebody needs to step up.
right.
Because there needs to be, when you look at where the epicenter of Tudor started was in Brooklyn, there needs to be that northeast from the Connecticut, New York, all the way up to Maine. There has to be some
Right.
organized electric football competitive in that area.
Exactly.
So I applaud those guys.
Oh, also Dixie League, B-Nut. They had the
Wow.
Dixie League this past
That was
weekend.
awesome.
Who won it? I know Mike Jones was runner up.
They
I don't
do a
even
good
know.
job of,
I don't even know who won it, but I want to congratulate my man Mighty Mouse Mike Jones for making it to the championship
from Ohio.
from Ohio. I don't know who won it, but kudos to B-Nut and what he does with that Dixie League. Just want to give a shout out to you guys. Like I say, a lot of people like what me and Stack are doing, the Stack with Nat Show. Like I said, if you want to send us your info, league stuff, we'll sit here and talk about your league. We have no qualms about it. We're not here just for the PhillyNEFL.
We'll
We're here
do a
for the
stat
hobby.
with Nat anywhere.
Anyway, we're here for the hobby. Hope you guys enjoy it. We love doing it. Johnny obviously loves having us here. He makes every room available to us. So, just want to thank you guys again for viewing in. Stack, we out here.